Welcome back to the Jet Center. I'm Tyson Rauch. Before we get started this week, I just want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Hope all you and all your families have a great, happy, and healthy holiday season. The New York Jets have won 3 in a row and are now in position to get a wild card spot to win the rest of their games. This will be no easy task as the Jets play some very good teams in the Eagles and Giants and finish up with the Dolphins, who are much improved even though they fired their coach. So we'll start with the Eagles this week, which many people are down on because the dream team has not performed up to expectations. The Eagles are a very good team. They have a lot of talent, they have a lot of speed, which could cause the Jets some problems. We'll start with the offense. First of all, the Jets must be able to run the ball. To run the ball with Sean Green, with Daniel Tomlinson, it'll slow down the Eagles' pass rush, it'll open up the passing game, and it'll wear down the defense as well, which the Jets are looking to do. If the Jets can't do that, they're going to be in a lot of trouble because the Eagles have a very, very good pass rush. It's ranked second in the NFL, led by Jason Babin, who has 15 sacks. You have Cullen Jenkins over there too, and you also have Trent Cole with another 9 sacks. So the Jets have to protect Sanchez, and you have to be a little worried with Wayne Hunter, who struggled at times, especially against legitimate pass rushers. So the Jets have to probably go to a jumbo package to help give Sanchez more protection if they have to pass the ball. And they should also use a quick passing game, screen passes, quick slants. Use Dustin Keller over the middle. Get the ball out of Sanchez's hands fast. 3-step drops. Don't let him sit back in the pocket and try to analyze the whole field and make a big play because he's going to get killed. Let's just be honest. The Eagles' pass rush is very aggressive, very quick, and very, well, it's just very quick. I mean, their speed is tremendous. One area where you can expose the Eagles is probably the linebackers because they're very inexperienced. There are times where the Eagles have 3 rookie linebackers on the field, so the Jets should be able to take advantage, especially with Dustin Keller over the middle. Other than that, Mark Sanchez has got to play smart. He's got to understand when the blitz is coming. The running backs have to pick up the blitz. The tight end has to pick up the blitz. They just got to play very smart and know what they're getting themselves into. Especially early on, where the fans could be fired up. It's going to be a raucous crowd. Even with the Eagles with not a good record, the Jets have to start out fast. They cannot do 3 and outs repeatedly and find themselves in a hole because if the Eagles get on top of you with that pass rush, the Jets are going to be in trouble. In terms of defense, I think it starts with LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy has 17 touchdowns. In my eyes, he's probably one of the top 3 or 4 running backs in the NFL. He's just as good as with his legs as catching the ball out of the backfield. I believe he's got, 14 rushing touchdowns and 3 receiving touchdowns, or something of that combination. But he's a very dangerous threat out of the backfield. And that's going to be a problem for the Jets because Jim Leonard's out for the season. So now you're going to have a guy, maybe a Bronny Poole trying to match up with him, or I don't even know. Marquise Cole's out for this game. I'm not really sure how the Jets are going to try to defend him, but it's going to be a problem. Other than that, you got Mike Vick. Mike Vick's an explosive runner. He has no rushing touchdowns this year, but he's still a very explosive player when he's rushing, when he's pushed out of the pocket. The Jets have to contain Vick, and more importantly, they have to hit Vick. You got to knock him to the ground. It means he's been banged up all year long, and he gets visibly frustrated when you hit him. So the Jets have to find ways to knock him to the ground, maybe force some bad throws, force some fumbles. And this is going to fall on guys like Calvin Pace, Aaron Maben, Jamal Westerman. They've got to get pressure on him, and they've got to keep containment too. To flush him out of the pocket and to have him turn the corner and run for 30 yards defeats the whole purpose. So you got to play very smart on defense. The other big key on defense is Brett Selleck. The Jets, it's no secret, have a hard time covering the tight end. They've done it all year. They've done it ever since Rex Ryan's been here, actually. And now with Jim Leonard out again, it's going to be a challenge. I think initially the Jets may put Donald Strickland on Brett Selleck or maybe a Bronny Poole and try to see what happens from there. But Brett Selleck is a legitimate threat that Vic likes to go to. So the Jets can't stop him. That opens up the passing game, which opens up the running game. The Jets could be in trouble. Other than that, you have Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin. The Eagles have very good receivers. If Deshaun Jackson's head's in the game, he's going to be explosive. I don't know who you put on him. Do you put Revis on him and let Maclin, who's probably the Eagles' best receiver, be covered by Cromartie? Then you put, Kyle Wilson maybe on Jason Avant. The Jets have some interesting decisions to make in terms of covering the receivers. But in all, it's a lot of speed, and the Eagles are very aggressive. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the Jets handle that. I think they're going to have some problems and some challenges. Other than that, I just think it's going to be a tough game for the Jets. I mean, I think the Jets on defense have to play sideline to sideline with the linebackers. They've got to run, attack the ball carrier, tackle consistently. No lazy arm tackles, no sloppy tackling. No blown communication. They've got to be very, very consistent, because if they don't, they're going to pay for it. And that goes for a secondary as well. If you get lazy with your tackling, like if Cromartie's a little lazy, Deshaun Jackson's going to go 80 yards on you. And that's just a fact. We've all seen it before. In terms of their prediction, I think the Jets are in for a tough spot here. I'd love to see the Jets win. I think, in terms of they need it for like their playoff run and everything else. But I think the Eagles are getting healthy. They're a motivated team. I think the media's been beating up on them consistently, which is going to motivate them. I think the first quarter of this game is going to be super, super important. The Jets come out slow and lackadaisical. The Eagles can take advantage of it, and once they get on top, it's going to be very hard to catch up to them. I think the defense is going to be, I don't know. I think the defense is going to have their hands full, to be honest with you. My initial prediction is 21-17 Eagles. I just think the Jets are in for a long day. I don't think they have enough speed on defense to control the Eagles. And I think on offense, I'm concerned about the pass rush and protecting Sanchez. I think everybody's talking about how great the Jets have been the last 3 weeks. But let's look how they've beaten. They've beaten Tyler Palko, Rex Grossman, and Ryan Fitzpatrick. The running backs they've stopped are who? C.J. Spiller, Thomas Jones, and Roy Halou. Well, I like Halou, but let's be honest, not the best. He's not LaShawn McCoy. So the Jets are going to have their hands full this week. And I think some people are looking past and looking to the Giant game, which is a mistake. Because the Jets lose this week, they're going to have their hands full with the Giants because Eli Manning is having an MVP-like year. So I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to take the Eagles 21-17. And that's about it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very, very nerve-wracking day for the Jets. And then if the Jets happen to lose, you got to hope for all kinds of tiebreakers to happen with the Titans and the Bengals and everything else. But their losses early in the year to the teams like the Broncos or Raiders are going to come back to haunt them. So that's about it. Again, happy holidays to everybody. I want to thank Joe Bastone for being my producer. Jets Twit, L7 Tailgate, which if you're going to the game next week with the Giants, go to L7 Tailgate. It's going to be wild, very festive experience. And that's it. Let's go Jets.